G'day guys, Mark here, 100 Bar Auto Electrical and DC Auto Fitouts. Now we've done a few little updates since our original video, which came out quite some time ago, probably 12-18 months ago, and we're just going to go through another install. So I'm going to show you how easy it is. We're going to start off first with the actual battery tray and the battery install, and then we're going to cover the DC charger, because we appreciate some of you guys are only going to buy the tray off us and some of you are going to buy the full kit. So we're going to run through the tray. You're going to see how simple and easy this is to install. Let's go for it. First thing you want to do for installation of the tray is remove the top cover, straightforward. Then, hiding up in the top here, you've got another little press clip. You just press the center of it down, pulls a little plastic clip out, just like they have across the front panel. Another little clip up here, pop that up, grab it 2 amps firmly, pull it straight out. Then you can fold that over and sit that out of your way. That gives you excellent access to the battery. So pop that up there out of the way, pop the battery positive off. It's had an extra piece put on there, so I'm just going to get that out of the way as well for now, so we can swing that out of the way because it's had an extra wire added on. Okay, then it's just a matter of removing the clamp. There's 2 bolts. Out with the clamp and the 2 bolts. And out with the battery. Now obviously we'll be using this because our kit does utilise the original battery. Then we've got 5 bolts at the base. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that whole base plate comes out. Now, if you're running wiring, you've got good access. You can see someone's already run some wiring through here. Looks like Pro wiring or something, but that's irrelevant. It's quite easy to get to your access points in here, even to run down there to run down the chassis. So now's a good time to do your install of your wiring. If you're doing your wiring, as you can see, that took all of 2 minutes tops to get out. Now we're going to show you putting the tray in. It's really simple. The cut where it steps back goes to the rear, and it's just a matter of popping it in there. Complete 1-piece stainless tray, so there's nothing to muck around with. No spacers, no adapters. Comes with 4 new countersunk mounting bolts. Line up the holes. Like anything, get all your bolts started. Don't do them up tight, just get them all in place and started first. Once you've got them all started, give them a good tighten. And that's your tray in. All right, so next step, to install the batteries. So to do that, we're going to have to install some threaded rods along here. We'll start along with that, and I'll show you the first bolt. There's 3 threaded rods that come in the kit. There's two that are 235mm long and one that's 215mm long. So you're going to want one of the longer ones to start off with, and thread a locking nut in. Get a few turns on that, and then we can start the threaded rod in the far end. Get a few good turns on that. Set the nut down. $13mm spanner. Lock that threaded rod in. All right, so we're ready to put the auxiliary battery in. Now there's a few different options for the auxiliary batteries. We're using the Invicta here. Now Invicta still give a 3-year warranty on these batteries when used under bonnet. And they also do their hybrid range too, which is capable of cranking as well, which they also offer a 3-year warranty on. This one we're going purely deep cycle only, just for running the fridge and accessories in the rear. That was what the customer wanted out of his system. So there is multiple options that you can go. That battery just slides in. Then we get the next 235mm rod. Same thing again, start the nut on the bottom. A few turns on there. Now that just sets straight into the actual tray there. Get a few good turns on that. And then once again, just lock that in. Okay, so that's set, ready to go for that. Now we can put the main battery back in. Now it's important to remember the negatives both go to the rear. So that just slides in like so. The last rod, it goes in. We don't get a lock nut on that one. Once it's pulled down, it won't budge. But same thing, thread that rod in, give it a few good turns. Now we're ready to put the top clamps on. First top clamp we're going to put on is actually the one that goes over the main battery, and it houses all the fusing. The front MIDI pair, so there's 2 MIDIs in there, is for your DC charging. The 2 on the back, now this has already got some accessories in and we're doing some other work to it, so we've added in the extra MIDI fuse holder and the standard blade fuse holder. Now that just mounts straight over the top of the original battery. Sit it down, and you're going to want a couple of nuts that come in the kit, a couple of spring washers. Bolt that in. They're just a 13mm nut on the actual. Change that out to 13. Then followed by the second clamp, which sits over the top. Same thing. Couple of nuts, couple of washers. And we are locked in. So now obviously you've got to have some way of charging that secondary battery. So that's where the video is going to continue for those guys that want to watch for the actual full DC DC install. Otherwise, if you're doing your own system, that's your basis. You can reconnect your main power cables, set up your charging and go from there. But we're going to continue on and we're going to go through and show you how the DC charger lays in. So let's keep rolling.